Hello, everyone. I hear an echo already. Can you guys hear me? Maybe I just have my sound up too high. No echoes? All right. How's it going, everyone? Welcome to my birthday bash. I have to spend my time with you because, I don't really have a life besides. I do need to turn down my volume, maybe just in my headset. There's a slight echo, that's what I thought. Okay, so the volume is too high somewhere. uh, Probably in here somewhere. I don't know if that's going to make it any better, but we'll give it a try. Hi, Chris. Hi, Lava Lamp, Mary, Lizzie, Complicated Mike, everyone who's lurking. Today I'm just going to run around this planet, and of course it's dark, because that's the way it is. It's dark. Hey, Trasman, thank you so much for my birthday present. I really appreciate it. Pet my rooster on the head. Might chop his head off, but that'll be okay too. Esmerelle. That's awesome. Happy galactic birthday. Thank you so much. Hey, Scottish Jim. Welcome to it. How's it going? Okay, yeah, it was my computer volume. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to walk around because it's the easiest thing to do, and that way I can pay attention to you guys. I don't think there's any reason for me to go up here other than to show you that I still haven't decorated my house. It has been since May since I promised to do this walk around. Let's just make sure that I don't have anything unnecessary on me. I think my containers have finally buried themselves. I don't really see them. Thank you, Scottish Jim. Yeah, my containers buried themselves. So, yeah, that looks good. It's practically clean. Now, I don't know why that beacon is out there. Hey, A-Rock. Age Advancement Day. Thank you very much. Welcome to it. So I've been promised to walk around this moon for a long, long time, and I really didn't think I was ever going to get around to it. No problem, Mary. Sit back, warm cup of tea in your hands, listen to my dogs bark. I'm just going to go grab this beacon because it doesn't, well, now it looks like it's south. Ever since game mode, Steve started walking around Ice and Tam planet. I've been wanting to walk around a planet, but I'm not going to walk around the biggest planet in Euclid. I'm going to walk around this tiny little moon in the Geknip Gang region, the Avinsky Shallows. Oh, this thing's ready for me again. Nanites. Hey, Ovek. Welcome to it. Thank you so much. I was kind of hoping that Zane would keep going. Zane was on Zane's Arcade playing Outer Worlds. He's getting kind of close to the end, but I wanted to see what was next. I guess I have to wait till tomorrow. Oh my goodness. I think on the last official episode of I Did It My Way, I ran this far and I put this beacon out and said, we'll pick up here like next week. And that was like 6 months ago. Perma Death journey took over my life. I'm starting to consider getting Outer Worlds. I'm thinking about it. I'm sure that very first canyon, I'm gonna die about 11 times at least. But I might do it the way that Gaming Mike did it. Gaming Mike actually walked into that canyon swinging a sword, and he took everyone down. Hey, Jeffus, welcome to it. How's it going? I'm going after this beacon. That beacon isn't very far away. I don't actually have anything. Thank you, Jeffus. I don't actually have like anything marked on the South Pole. I'm just gonna follow this south leading thing and hope for the best. Good grief, he's tired. Pretty soon the sun will come up. I don't know when. In about 2 minutes, maybe less. And then you'll get to see how pretty this planet is. I'm probably going to fall in a hole because I'm more interested in the chat. Hey, Erica. Hollow Grow, welcome to it. Thank you so much. It's my birthday. So far, it's been the best birthday in a long time. There it is. There's the sun. I love how these skies always start out blue, but then this one's going to turn purple. Here's my ship. There's all kinds of bouncies on this planet. Egg-Fu Ron, welcome to it. Thanks for coming. Thank you for the birthday wishes. There it is. I need you. Come with me. I will officially say hello from Mary Lizzie, if that will help you, Mary. Oh, that's cool looking. Look at how pretty that is. Wow. I haven't been this far yet, obviously. Mary's having a snow type argument with her hands this week. Hopefully the winter won't be terribly long, although I know it's going to be pretty bad. It's already really bad. Don't feel bad, Mary. It's cool. We got you. We know what's going on. You live in the Midwest. It is blastingly freezing cold there right now. I watch a Homesteading. This is Euclid. I'm in the Avene Sky Shallows, A-Rock. I watch this Homesteading show, and they live in Wisconsin. And the guy on the show was saying that it's already been 4 degrees. Thanks, Esmerelle. I appreciate that. Hitting the like button makes me happy. That's all I require. But yeah, it's already been 4 degrees there, so it's going to be a brutal winter. Oh, Ovek. That's early to get up in the morning. I have an early morning coming up. I have a minor little procedure that I have to have done. 2nd of December, I guess it is. Oy. I don't know who's going to keep track of the trees that I run into or the whippy plants that get me. -1 Celsius. Let's see, 1 times 9/7 plus, yeah, I don't know how cold that is. It's like 28 or something, right? Winter is coming. Winter is here. It was cold here this morning. Good grief. Go that way. This is about as interesting as watching the grass grow. Although I am really impressed with the rendering happening actually in front of me instead of under me. 31, okay. Well, that's less than freezing, right? It's 30, okay. Yes, yes, lava. Rub it in our faces. It's going to be snowing here in a month, and it's already snowing in the Midwest. Lava's going to be laying out in the yard getting a tan. Well, freezing is a point of view, A-Rock. It's really, what do you call it? It's really humid here. Thank you, Big Pidge. Welcome to it. It's really humid here. So when it's like 40 degrees, it feels like 35. And when the wind is blowing, it feels like nice to stay inside. Thank you, Woofy. Hi, Woofy. Welcome to it. I don't think all of Oz is on fire, or lava wouldn't be there anymore. He'd be back in New Zealand where he belongs. Ah, our first word finally. I thought there was more knowledge stones on this planet. When I left it last, there was. Thanks, Woofy. Sometimes I feel like I should explain what I'm laughing at. Oh, the Corvex word for A. My life is complete. A. All. Well, that's not a good sentence at all. In your Viking voice, thanks, Ishmael. I'm sure that sounds really great. Since there's no storms on this planet and the predators are pretty happy to just leave me alone, I probably won't be killing anything tonight. Unless I take a mood. Oh, give me that. A all in but. I can make a complete sentence if only I knew some nouns. Oh, thank you, Trash Man. Everyone like and show some support. Oh, that's sweet. Hello, Richard. My brother's here. Welcome, welcome to it. I'll tell you the t-shirt that Mom got me. Mom got me a t-shirt for my birthday. It says, I was told to check my attitude. I did. It's still there. It's not gone anywhere. What's the problem? I will be wearing that proudly to my next appointment. My last appointment, it took 2 hours to get to the doctor. He spent 8 minutes with me. Said there might not be anything wrong. I said, oh, I guarantee something's wrong. And then he sent me to the nurse, and that was it. And it took 2 hours to get home. Ridiculous. Hey, game player, welcome, welcome. Thanks for coming, and thank you for the birthday wishes. I'm just wandering around this planet. I'm going south because I was at the North Pole. No matter what way I went, it would have been south. I won't need to murder any sentinels here. I'll just show you really quickly. The weather is mellow. The resources are common. The fauna is ordinary. The flora is abundant. And the sentinels are just basically enforcing. They're just enforcing the laws. Hey, Pwn Stream, welcome to it. Thank you, thank you. It's my, well, let's see. My brother's 5 years older than me. Carry the 3, add 14. I'm 9,525 years old today. Hey, JP, welcome, welcome. Last t-shirt my mom got me said, my reality check bounced. That's awesome. 21st birthday today. Oh, woofy. It's my second and a half 21st birthday. It's almost my third 21st birthday. I don't feel particularly old. I just feel like someone forgot that I was only, 51. But someone added 20 years to my age and at the health insurance company by accident. I'm just trying to get that corrected. There we go. What happened? We were doing so good with the rendering. Let's see, Ovek. My favorite t-shirt says, log off, unplug, enjoy the outdoors. Well, I spent I spent about 3 hours playing Subnautica last night. That's about as logged off as I get, not playing No Man's Sky. Ovek doesn't remember his 21st birthday. Let me see. My 18th birthday, we went camping in Yosemite. I will allow my brother to describe the details of that fateful trip. Where was I when I was 21? I think I was here in Oregon when I was 21. I don't remember specifically what my 21st birthday was like. Hello, Shart Vixen. Welcome to it. Hi, Scott Fisher. Oh, thank you. Right now, I'm just really boringly walking around this moon. It's such a tiny moon, I wouldn't be surprised if I was already a quarter of the way around it. Let's see. Shard Vixen remembers her 21st birthday. Had a huge party and got smashed and then quit drinking the next day. That's always a good choice. Unfortunately, I didn't quit drinking till I was out of college. Let's see. The first bar. I didn't go to a bar on my 21st birthday, I don't think. Richard, it was 75 degrees and sunny. Yosemite is beautiful. I don't think it stopped raining the entire time we were there. We tried to cook steak on a open fire, and someone brought whiskey. I don't know who was. Let's see. Awesome, Shard Vixen. I'm glad to see you here. Oh, Woofy, your birthday was recently too. Happy birthday to you. You're stuck in the classroom, Richard. We'll say hi to Leslie. Hi, Sword. Welcome to it. I'm glad to see you. Thank you so much. Hey, Arflet, welcome. Glad to see you. Well, I don't think I exactly missed your birthday, Woofy. I just remember it was recent. Wasn't it like a month ago? Cooking at 9,000 feet is basically impossible. You're blaming the altitude on the raw steak? I'm blaming the amount of time over the fire, Richard. But it was raw, and raw steak does not mix well with whiskey. Everyone just trust me. When I left this planet 5 months ago, there was a lot more knowledge stones. Hi. That's going to be a new sport. Sentinel jumping. Oh. Venus flytrap. The Corvex word for do. Do-wah, do-wah. 9,000 feet may not be that high, but we were. Halloween, that's right. I knew it was recent. Oh, excuse me. My best friend 20 years ago, I haven't actually talked to her in a while. Her birthday was on Halloween, and it was her favorite day of the year, not because it was her birthday, but because she loved Halloween so much. I'm laughing at my brother. There's a hole I didn't fall in. I'm not a complete klutz. Something out here. Let's see. No problem, Shard Vixen. 22nd doesn't stand out too much. Richard, were we building my guitar for my 21st birthday? It seems like it. My brother and I built one of my guitars. I don't know what my brother did with that guitar. It was very heavy. I remember that. The whole world dresses up to celebrate Wolfie's birthday. That's right, Trash Man. Because we love her. Ah, render already. Thanks. Wow. It's way up there. 35 minutes? I want to see that in units. Aw, Woofy. Woofy is the sweetest live streamer. But she always plays a Viking, which makes me think she's really dangerous in her heart. She's a warrior. Oh, JP, I'm just walking around this moon. It's in the Avene Sky Shallows. It took me about 3 weeks to find this planet. And who discovered it? Oh, it was discovered by me. But the system was discovered by... Oh, it was a really long time ago. It was months ago. Let's see here. Tori was discovered by Michaelis. Yeah, I don't need that stuff. Oh, that's a cave. Look, what a cool cave. I knew I was going to fall into a hole. You're playing an anomaly. I thought that Anna was a Viking, but I guess I wasn't really paying attention to the screen. I was defrosting my freezer. But I couldn't reach the plug, so I defrosted it while I was still trying to freeze. It was an interesting experience. I expected to fall into a lot more holes by now. Thanks, Woofy. I won't say that I planned on falling into a hole. I just admitted to myself before I hit the go live button that, yeah, it's probably going to happen. Oh, that's a rock. Almost ran into a rock. Let's see. I should ride a pilgrim. I know you can fall into holes a lot faster. It's really funny. A few months ago when I planned this trip, stop being exhausted. Start running again. A few months ago when I planned this trip, at the time, people are saying that I should do this on an exocraft, and I could. I think I could. I think I can call one, but the goal isn't really to make it all the way around. It's just to someday get there. You know the trick, JP, to not getting killed on permadeath? Don't die. As much as I tell people don't hit your jetpack, I still do for like a split second every time something comes up. I hit my jetpack, but I managed to get my finger off of it in time to save myself. Jetpacks kill people. They're dangerous. What did I miss? Ovek's off to bed. Have a great night, Ovek. Thanks for coming. Get some sleep. Have a good day at work tomorrow. Hey, TSS. Welcome to it. Stop being exhausted. My guy is not a gek. My guy is a guy. This looks really, really funny in gek. Like, those little legs really move fast. 1.5 hours. If the thing is that just stay in photo mode until you find sodium. And then I usually try to find a cave as soon as possible. Even if there's a cave right where my ship is, I tend to go in the cave instead of getting into my ship. I think the cave is more helpful. Hey, Christy's Beach. Hi, Christy. How you doing? Welcome. Lava's permadeath save that he started long after I started the journey has more hours than the journey does. I think the journey is at 170 hours, I think. But at this point, I'm only playing that save like for an hour or so a week. I keep getting stuck. Hey, NZ Zombie, welcome to it. Yeah, I'm going to be going for a couple of hours. I won't leave you guys out. I know people got to work. I keep hitting the shift key, the go button, and my guy keeps saying, I'm tired. Leave me alone. I guess you can jetpack faster than I can render there. Oh, I tried to make permadeath easy. I think that was my original goal with 38 minutes of permadeath, was to make it look easy. And it didn't really start looking easy until the next show, The Journey. That guy has killed so many sentinels, it's insane. It's all about the seed, though. If you get a bad seed, it doesn't matter what you do. It's just going to be awful. Let's see, JP, actually, my most epic permadeath death was forgetting to pause the game before answering my door. And then going to help my neighbor rescue her cat. And sadly, was done while recording. Oh, no. Oh, thanks, Lava. I was hoping you were going to make it, but I didn't want you to, risk your new job. Well, your new old job. No problem, TSS. Lurkers make the world go round. I think I've been going west for a while. I do the same thing when I'm driving. If I look to my left, I turn to my right. And then I get mad for people encroaching on my lane. Have a great night, Ovek. Thank you. I think all the knowledge stones must be somewhere else. There's one in front of us. There's one right there. I don't know how many words this guy has. What are we learning? Corvex? Let's see. Corvex language. 227 words. Yeah, there's one right there. I have to do something while I'm playing the game. I can't just play the game, like stand around. I need to be like doing something. I get fidgety. I don't know if you did that by accident, JP, but my brother and I used to say that all the time. Time to figure out what I want for supper. My old standby for food is stuffing, stovetop stuffing. 1 o'clock in the morning, Pwn Stream. Oh. Although, if I was working still, I did prefer getting off either late at night or early in the afternoon. The working overnight just about killed me, literally. Almost died. My brother's not here to argue with me. He's in the car, so which means he's driving. My sister-in-law doesn't drive at all, so he's not here to argue. But he came up with that. It wasn't me. Oh, cool. There's going to be building, and there's knowledge stone right there. I'm diabetic too, and choosing to take my medicine, and I'm not doing too good with the controlling what kinds of food I eat because I'm having problems digesting food at all. So pretty much anything that will digest, JP, that's what I'm eating right now. And my doctor kind of agrees with me. Right down there. Oh dear. Oh good, a save point. But I have type 2 diabetes. It's from, it's kind of inherited. The women in my family get it. But at the same time, it's because of the way that we eat, I'm sure. That's a lot of knowledge stones right there. That's because, look, it's a monolith. I've run out of monoliths that I know by heart, so unless they repeat at some point, I'm going to be in trouble with this one probably, especially since it's Corvex. Alrighty, let's see here. It's the legacy of Duker. Well, that's a lot of words. Corvex entities escaped slavery. Corvex Echoes share this knowledge. Be re. get the location for Zane. The location of this monolith. Let's see. Tombstone blocks slowly revolve on the base of the monolith. 2 beads of red light then trace images on each one. That makes no sense to me. The red lights then pull together and liquefy in an indentation below. The closer I get, the more agitated the red pull becomes. I bet that has nothing to do with the answer. The images below show masked electronic life forms. The first shows the life absorbing power to break free from its shackles. The second shows it hiding from its captors. Break free. I learned nothing new because the Atlas language is dead, apparently. But I did increase my Corvex standing. Woohoo! Alright, let's see here. I have insulin-resistant diabetes, JP, but yeah, it's type 2. Yeah, I saw that video. Boy, that was... You know, I'm really glad that Zane showed all of that, because the struggle is real for a lot of people. But the whole time I was saying to myself, drop an exocraft and do a scan. But you know what? That's his permadeath run. So he might not have that technology yet. All right, Ishmael, cook something yummy. No one that I know knows more about what occurs on planets than lava, because he's been around a few of them. I think 135 minor settlements qualifies as being around the planet. But I always love that you include your minor settlement count in your multi-tool finds. I have started, now that they've got the exocraft is basically works as a mobile, well, a signal booster is mobile because you carry it, but the exocraft has completely replaced the signal booster. And if you get all 3 of the scanners, you don't need any data. You just need to drop the dish and call the exocraft, and you can find anything. The lava has been around the block a few times. Hello, Sentinel. Oh, I missed him. Shark fixing. Following in the footsteps of Lava Lamp. He's got 15 saves. You're talking about the one on Ocean Beach's Trashman? Yes. Yes, it's on all saves. Ballista Cola. Whoops. Does that mean I'm live, Ballista? Oh my god. I should be nervous. Thank you, Cassie. Welcome, welcome. It's nice to see you. Thank you, Ballista Cola. This is the only way to spend my birthday with you guys. Oh. Yay, the sun's coming back up. I get stuck behind the tiniest things. This guy is a complete klutz. That's his seed. Oh, look at that. It's nice. You can't even see the planet, the ringed planet. All you can see is the rings from here. That's awesome. JP, I think, oh, you know what? I don't know if I have any fireworks. I guess I could go up to the anomaly and get some. Um, so what do you call it? The confirmation thing. When I signed up, God, it was such a long time ago. It was back in February, or maybe it was in January. When I signed up to get confirmed, um, I think that they sent me an email, but there was no response to it. There was no thing to respond to it, and I didn't think it was going to work. And then the next day, they were like, "Oh yeah, you're cool. You can do whatever you want now." So I don't know what that's about. YouTube is a total mess right now too. So I mean, hopefully they're actually working on it. You know what I mean? But they're not like Hello Games. They don't take suggestions well, especially ones that come with cuss words. What did I miss? Uh, YouTube verification, yeah. Yeah, I needed a phone number, but I don't remember them calling me either. They may have. Maybe that was it. They pinged my phone and I put in a number or something. You put in a made up phone number, JP? I'm sure that's probably why. Oh, look, sac venom. I think of all of you, Lava Lamp and Sword are probably the only ones that knew me the first time I walked up to a sac venom and said, "What's this?" Ouch. I don't even give out my phone number to anyone anymore because it's no use. No one's going to answer the phone. And it's too far. The base is too far away. I think the cable company wanted like $25 more a month um, in order to have the phone on my modem. And I was like, okay, no. I was a lot healthier back then. Thanks, Sword. You owe me a few hashtag noobs, so I was like expecting that. YouTube has always been a mess, huh, TSS? I'm coming up on a year. It's a couple of months away. And so far, the biggest problem that I've had is they occasionally refuse to render my stuff into 1080. And, oh, look at that, a life support module. And that's always irritating. The last episode of Perma Death Journey never rendered into 1080. It's still 380 or whatever it is. And the only way to fix it is to take it down and reload it. But that's not good for the channel or for the video. So I'm not going to do it. We're just going to count that one as never having happened. Just leave it there to become dusty. I should say, however, that any of you that do have channels, I'll just repeat what Zane said, or what Gaming Mike said last night. Both of them have said it, I think. That it's even more important now that you have your thumbnails and titles because YouTube has changed their format and the thumbnails for the videos are really huge now. They're gigantic. I'm having a hard time adjusting to it. But Yeah, having those thumbnails done is really good. And Hawks Gaming came into Sword's chat not long ago, and Sword had already shared with me the video that Hawks had done about setting up your YouTube channel. So if you are doing a channel, or if you are planning on doing a channel, get TubeBuddy and use that, because it's been tremendously helpful. Even though I'm using the free version, I still get, oh, good grief, I still get all of those aids, and it's easy to put tags in and change them and create thumbnails and cards and all that stuff. It's awesome. Thumbnails and titles. Did I say in? I'm sorry, Woofy. Thumbs are really important, but if you don't have a nail on there, you'll know it. Ouch. We are truly in the mountains now, kids. Oh boy. Those funny bouncies. They're always burping. I think, Mary, correct me if I'm wrong, but thumbnails on live streams have to be done, like, while the live stream is rendering after you're done streaming. Oh, grief. Go up there. Up. There we go. Now you may go back down. Jeez, I didn't expect him to jump. I'll have to see after this. You had it yours after the stream, Wolfie? Let's see. Well, I'm using TSS. I'm using Streamlabs OBS, and there didn't seem to be anywhere to put a thumbnail, but I'm a complete noob at it, so. Thanks. I'll just wait for you to render. There we go. I don't know how much lag we're getting because I'm not doing anything like fighting or anything. So hopefully it's good. Beffles! Welcome, welcome. How's it going? How are your poor abused children doing? Those poor kids. Beffles is the ultimate modern mom. She can listen to a kid scream for, like, I don't even know how long. Beffles, I'm alive, they're screaming. You know that they're alive because they're screaming. When kids are quiet, I understand. That's when things are wrong. Oh wow, look, album and pearls. Like those crazy... Ugh. Oh, that's so gross. Okay, so TSS said going live off the PS4, the thumbnail has to get uploaded right after you go live. from the YouTube Creator Studio. Under videos, okay. I'm still not going south. I can't already be at the pole, right? Oh, thank you, Sword. Hit that like button. Share the link. I appreciate that. Beffels, are you giving Mary private live streams? Is that what you're saying? You can actually do that on Steam, and I did it once. It felt really weird. This guy, he was just like, I just want to watch how you play. And I was like, you can watch my channel. I think I'm walking in circles. Oh, there we go. Some people join to watch. Beffels. I hope you have a safe word. Getting all modules. Now I have a photon module. I'm not sure if I ever fixed the photon cannon on my ship. Lick the like button, JP says. And if it tastes dusty, try the new and improved blueberry flavor Windex. Waiting on Lava doing a live stream now. Now it's Lava Lamp's turn. Live stream finding a multi-tool. Start with the A cabinet and the space station. That could be a pretty long live stream. But I've seen some people from Oz do some live streams that were pretty long. I watched Mighty Miguel do a 24-hour live stream once. Probably hurt my brain to tell you the name of the game. It was one of the zombie ones. Oh. I did all my practice live streaming on Mary Lizzie's channel. She had to do all the work. All I had to do was stand around and laugh. Lava says, not me. Might take 12 hours or 12 minutes, so never know how long they take. That is not... Tree, get out of my way. That is not an excuse to not live stream. Now that we have you talking on videos, the next step is to be harassed at least as much as you guys harassed me. So you have that to look forward to, Lava. Let's see here. I don't use Elgato. I'm going straight through Streamlabs OBS. YouTube Creator. Go Live tab and set everything up. So the Go Live button is on the OBS. Whoops. And I think that's... I don't know. I'll have to ask Sword later. Because his thumbnail is his stream starting screen. Most of the time. So Lava's internet is Australian internet. The basic description for any of you that don't know, Australian internet works like this. The government promises to get you better internet and then waits 12 years to do it. And then when they give it to you, it was better 12 years ago, but not today. uh, oh, I see what you mean, TSS. Sorry, I misunderstood that. Ah, huh. If I end up facing my base, it's going to be because everything's spinning. I'm still going away from my base. Woohoo! Still going the right way, somehow. Thanks, Lava. I'm learning. Up. Good grief. Oh, there's a building over there. But the knowledge stones are in front of me. You know, the funny thing is, JP, this game has gotten easier to play. But I think the instructions have gotten harder to follow. They certainly have gotten irritating. I started a new game, when was that, Lava? Day before yesterday. The guy that already has two glyphs. I spend more time turning the instructions off than I do get anything else. Lava is speaking now. Yes, Blistical. You should watch his his video that I asked him to do of his bases on ocean beaches. It was awesome. The bases are massive. Standing there waiting for the floor to render, only to walk forward and fall through it anyway. It was awesome. Way over there is a knowledge stone. I've mostly learned conjunctions and adverbs, and not much else. Where is that? That's bizarre. It's under my feet. All right. I'm not digging any holes looking for knowledge stones today. Buffles. I'm surprised you're old enough to know that one, Buffles. Do they still play that? I never claim to know what I'm doing until somebody else says, "Hey, you're right about that," and then I'm like, "Hey, I'm right about this." JP, Patrice, hi, welcome, welcome. How's it going today? Well, I should subscribe to the Bethel Screaming Kid channel just in case I ever need to have a good reason to take something to calm my nerves. What games do you play on your channel, Bethels? JB. I remember saying that. What is your general malfunction? I used to say that to people to their faces all the time. I practiced on my dogs. I had show dogs, and well, it was obedience. They weren't like fancy show dogs, but we did obedience, and occasionally they would decide to do the exact opposite of what I asked them to do after I'd paid $50 to show them somewhere 150 or 200 miles away, plus the hotel room cost. And right in front of the judge, I'd say, "What is your general malfunction?" Then I started saying it to people. And people thought I was bitter. I don't know why. Aw, I'm sorry to hear that, Patrice. Well, you hang in there. Definitely hugs for Patrice. Wolfie is first going to brush her teeth and then lick your face. Let's hope. All right. Oh, there it is, hiding behind a rock. Hey, a real word, success. Talkie breath phone. Mary. Let's see here. Well, the forest is how I met you, Bethels. Well, you probably didn't know I was there, but I was in the chat. And all I heard was screaming, and I'm dying. It was the forest, right, Mary? Was it the forest or was it Ark? I think it was the forest, though. Because you guys were, like, building a timber wall. Bethels. Feed me or kill me. Shark Vixen. That's a good comeback. I think people were just generally stunned because I kind of look like a sweet person. Don't be fooled. I am not. Kill all sentinels. There's no screaming in Ark. I kind of heard that like I heard there's no crying in baseball. Welcome, the Corvex say. Yes, welcome to our laboratory. Let us dissect you, fill you with nanites, change you into us. Shark Vixen. I have a resting, not very kind face. When I was a cashier Um, it depended on, that's what I would always tell the customer. If the customer was complaining about me, I'd be like, you're the reason for my attitude. If you leave, I'll be the nicest person in the world. There's my brother. It took a long time for you to drive that 4 miles, Richard. You're not driving like a granny now, are you? Oh, that's sweet, Wolfie. I'm still doing the same thing, Richard. My brother wanted me to live stream. Um, oh my God, I don't know if I can get this all correct again. Taking on 3 sentinel dogs and like 2 walkers and predators in a bad storm and something else on Perma Death. I don't have a permadeath character that I want to kill right now, so that will not be the live stream du jour. 17 grannies in front of you. Rush hour traffic in Grants Pass. Well, I don't know about that ARC episode that you're talking about, Beffels, but I do remember in the episode that you were running around screaming like a chicken with their head cut off. That doesn't make any sense at all. Anyway, I remember that's the same day that someone blew themselves up with a hand grenade or something like that. Sword. This guy doesn't even have an S-class fighter sword. He has an A-class fighter. There's a hole. It probably doesn't matter very much anymore, whether the ship is S-class or A-class. The damage is so ridiculous. What is it? 37,000 points of damage. That's crazy. I think the S-class does like 43,000 or something like that. Matt, how's it going? Welcome to it. Running around like a chickenless head. Sword. The really funny thing about that is that even though I haven't seen Sword get killed ever, under any circumstances, I was blamed for the one of the kill streams one night, and if I wasn't a girl, you probably wouldn't have done it, huh? You'd have been like, oh, it's just one of them chumps. I'm not gonna do it. I did attack a freighter group once, though. As I recall, I said about 11 times, I said, I'm going to get killed doing this. I guess I better go. I instigated it, yeah. There's nothing quite like killing 270 some odd Sentinel fighter drones in under an hour. When I get tired of Permadeath the Journey Guy, I'll do a kill stream. It won't be a very long one. It'll be followed immediately by me starting a new Permadeath show. Mary. Barking dogs. There won't be any crowing roosters, though. It's dark. I think the only way I'm ever going to die, like, in front of, like, on video is if I actually instigate it myself by attacking the sentinels. It's like I'm gonna have to make myself die. That guy is totally OP. Lava Lamp killed Ballisticola. Advised him to land to create an autosave. He died by hostile animal 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 on an island the size of a hanky. You know, JP, I saw someone. Was it Mr. Duty Dude, I think? It might have been. Mind you, he's been doing Perma Death since Atlas Rises, since before, probably, Atlas Rises. Well, since whenever Perma Death was available. And I watched him kill his character like 3 times in a row before he finally got going. Well, the difference, Woofy, is everyone wants to see me get killed. It's like, there's actually an audience to watch me get killed. They're like, the sword will be front row with the popcorn going all over the place. Dark Lord Zeleric just needs to film himself challenging your kill stream title. Oh, now you get to hear people yelling too. Let's see, I gotta stop so I can read. Let's see. Things that are on the tree are actually ornaments. Yeah. Christmas time, we have ornaments on the tree. JC Hysteria's permadeath montage is the funniest thing I think I've ever watched. It is hilarious. ER Burrows, how's it going? Welcome to it. I just ran into another rock because I looked at the chat. If I do a stream of trying to get my character killed, Sword will definitely be in the front cheering. He'll be cheering like a Roman. Die, die, die. It wouldn't take too much. I'm not terribly good at fighting in space because of this mouse. Now, if I got a controller and learned how to use it, maybe I'll have to do a sort of private live stream with Lava so he can teach me how to use a controller. So I can fly like Sword. 98 deaths on survival. Oh my god, JP. That's intense. It's almost as many times as A-Rock died on our first survival stream. I didn't expect to get quite this far around this planet. Eventually, I'm going to be going in a real circle because the south sign is going to move. Hopefully, I'll notice it when it happens. It's tricky. See, Beffels, my husband says, the only live stream I need to do is put a camera in the living room and wait. He says we will make bank on the daily stupidity. that occurs in that single room. Beffles, did you jetpack into the tree? Is that how you died? And I don't know how the refiner killed you. You're not supposed to stick your hand in the workings there. Hostile sentinels. Hostile sentinels are a really great place to get your survival done, and also to get your sentinel kill count up. Oh, you got the ship stuck in the tree. Whoops. That's not the right thing. There it is. So the other day, I have one save slot. I'm waiting for No Man's Sky to go on sale on GOG so I can get another game. But I have one save slot available for myself. And I was running a Perma Death save, and I forgot everything about him because it'd been so long. Been like a week. And so I decided I would kill him. And so... So I jumped off a cliff, and I had to climb back up the cliff and jump off again because he didn't die the first time. Completely out of jetpack, way up in the air, hit the ground as hard as I could, and did not die. I think he had one defense shield, and that's what got in the way. I don't understand, Patrice. I don't understand how either one of you, Beffles or Patrice. I mean, I think you can stand right next to a refiner without getting killed. I don't know. I'll have to try it. Ouch. Oh, and you stubbed your and the Venus flytrap. Nice. I hit the ground, stubbed my toe, and ran into a Venus flytrap. Hashtag normal mode. I can't even remember. 72 hours in No Man's Sky was like 6 days for me. From the moment I bought the game, I played it every waking hour. Like, seriously played it every waking hour. And it was like really, really... I hit 100 hours, well, like maybe 5 days. I think I have 120 hours in Subnautica, and I've had the game since last March, I think. Wow. I know, surprisingly, well, maybe it isn't a surprise. I know a lot of people who played this game day one and then quit and didn't pick it up until after next. I think Zane is one of them. And Yeah, a lot of people did that. I watched Ivy Mike and Gaming Mike play the game um, from very quickly after Atlas Rises started until until next. I bought it the second week of next. Ouch. Oh, don't explode. All right, thank you. Lava has more hours than me, and Sword says he doesn't, but I think Sword does actually have more hours than me. Because, I mean, he has all those PS4 saves. And he's been playing it for a year longer than me. Let's see. Richard. I thought Zane said that he stopped playing it for a while or something, but maybe it wasn't Zane. But I do know a lot of people who said that they started the game on day one and then they put the game aside. I think I went probably, I think it was like 8 months before I missed a day. The first day that I missed was April something. It was the day my dog died, I think, or the day before he died was the first time I missed a day of playing the game. And it's certainly the first day that I missed putting an episode out. Oh, I see, Sword. Maybe I misunderstood him. I've missed a lot of days in the last 3 months. Just like a couple of weeks ago, I recorded like 6 episodes in a day or 4 episodes one day and 2 episodes the next day, and just literally took a week off. And just didn't play at all. I laid in bed and watched live streams. That's all I did for a whole week. And I kept thinking, wow, I need to get up and make some more content. And I never did. In fact, I was a day late coming back, I think. I have not quite 3,900 hours. I think I have 3685 or something like that. I'd have to stop the game to look at it. But I don't even have Steam open right now. It probably, Sword, it probably would be fun to play Fork Knife with you. But I'd have to, the learning curve is pretty steep there. I'd have to learn how to do it. I've played Call of Duty, but I cheated, so I don't know if I was good at it because I was cheating the whole time. I just said like 3 or 4 days ago, I said Sword's probably not going to be streaming as much leading into Christmas. And I nailed it. We miss you, Sword. We don't care about your exhaustion. I'm just kidding. Yes, A-Rock, I'm walking around this planet. I'm not going to finish the walk around in the next 35 minutes, but I've gotten really far. I'm surprised. Let's see, where is it? It's right there. 2 hours is whatever times 30,000, raise the 5, carry the 2, I don't know. Maybe about a quarter of the way around. It's a little tiny moon. ER, did you catch Ivy Mike has been playing the PC testing of Halo Reach? He played it yesterday, I think. That was a blast. I had a lot of fun watching him get killed. It happened a lot. Yeah. No doubt, Sword. That's why I picked walking around this boring planet, so I could just read the chat and hang out. It's a beautiful planet, but it's kind of a boring live stream as far as visual content goes. I don't have a camera because I don't want to clean my bedroom. That's my excuse. I'm sticking to it. What did I miss? Yeah, it's the people. Let's see. Beffels. So the first time we streamed with Beffels, I think I actually strained my eyes rolling them. because I had watched I watched Mary's live stream of Forest. And I was aware of Beffels. So I knew kind of what it was going to be like. I had no idea that Beffels was going to be born with a golden No Man's Sky spoon in her mouth, though. Every single time she took off, she should have died. That was ridiculous. She was like seriously jumping off of hills and cliffs and standing next to deadly plants and walking right past whippy plants. It was ridiculous. The stress in my voice was real. Hey, Rock. I thought I sounded really calm. In my own head, I sounded really calm. I was like, okay, now the next thing you need to do, but it probably sounded like, okay, just do this next thing. Hello, Liesel. How's it going? Oh, thank you. Annalisa is my niece, Liesel. She's one of my newest subscribers, to be honest with you. Oh, that's a hole. There we go. Oh my gosh. There's a knowledge stone over there. Lies. There's no knowledge stone there. It's all lies. It's under the ground. Ah. That happens about, I don't know, about every 10th knowledge stone to me. Fish and chips. I ate fish and chips so many days in a row. A couple of months ago. Thank you, Kevin. Welcome to it. How's it going? Thank you for the birthday wishes. I have one of these egg fryer things, and that's what I make the fish on. And I buy the French fries already cooked. Oh, good grief, Wolfie, go to bed. Oh, look. Opportunity knocks. Pulse spitter, load. Couldn't help myself. Oh, don't worry, Elite Sentinel Force, I'm not staying. You watch, they'll never catch me. Rock music, that's what we needed. There's not going to be a Sentinel battle. They'll never find me. What did I get? What did I get? Thermic condensate? That's helpful. Oh, I did. I missed the saving chart, didn't I? Oh, well, it's back there. Where's the next saving chart? Oh, there's a lot of knowledge stones that way. You're right, I forgot to go hit the saving chart. Boy, I wish they hadn't attached nav data to those things. Nothing has discouraged me more from using those region markers to save. 10,000 nav data later. I was really spinning my wheels last night trying to get my survival save to the point where he could make stasis devices, and then I decided, oh, I'll just settle on quantum processors. And then I realized after about an hour and a half that I didn't even have the blueprint for thermic condensate. And or superconductor. And so that's about the time I decided to go raid Sword's Ocean Beaches base. And his 36 circuit board farm gave me 56 circuit boards because of beyond math. What did ER say here? Why you streamers don't get together on one channel one night and do a Nexus mission together? You know what? ER, we've tried that. Mary and A-Rock and myself, and who else was there? Was it Jeffus? It was Jeffus. Oh, yeah, it was Jeffus. It was a mess, ER. It was a complete disaster. We weren't in the same instance. What was like a bunch of other problems happened. Multiplayer, when you leave the Nexus, or leave the anomaly rather, and it warps you somewhere, it might warp you to the same named system, but you're not still in multiplayer when you get there. It's a mess. But we did try. And so hopefully they'll keep working on that before the next update comes out. Does it work better on PS4? We just weren't even like, so these missions that you're supposed to work together on, we weren't even in the same place. We couldn't see each other. We couldn't help each other. So, yeah. I don't know how that works on PS4. Someone was it? I can't remember who it was. Someone was talking about servers being the problem. But I think that we're all for in the United States. Good grief. That was a long way down. Yeah. PS4 has kind of a multiplayer thing built into it, right? It may just be some games that struggle with it, but No Man's Sky really struggles with multiplayer. I can remember when I first started watching Sword almost a year ago. In fact, I think this month it is a year ago. If someone would come into his live stream, it would crash the stream. If someone came into his game in multiplayer. I don't know if that was Streamlabs that caused it. It was PS4 though. But I don't know if that was Streamlabs that caused it or if it was No Man's Sky that caused it. No Man's Sky Next. Oh wow, ER. Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but this game was built without multiplayer. And then they added multiplayer to it. It's not like they built it with multiplayer and then turned the multiplayer thing on August 14th or August 12th of 2018. They had to actually build that in between Atlas Rises and, or somewhere in there, right? Or was it between Foundations and Atlas Rises? You guys would have to tell me because I didn't play the game back then. I mean, JP, we've had a lot of fun in multiplayer, but there's been a lot of trouble, yeah. Oh, thanks again, H. Peshmerel. It's my birthday. I'll fall into a hole if I want to. Atlas Rises out of the orbs, right? Well, yeah. I mean, 2.16 is pretty new. It's only been like a week. So, there's still a couple of things that are, pretty unstable with Beyond. For one thing, I can't take just a natural picture. See? There's no completion to that. If I hit the F12, I can do it. But my picture taking button doesn't work. So like in-game pictures, I have to use the Steam overlay button, the F12. I noticed that people who use the controllers don't have problems taking pictures though. But yeah, the multiplayer thing, there's like, I mean, we laughed about it for hours, but A-Rock hanging there for like 35 minutes, unable to change his position other than just spin in circles. It's hilarious, but it's not good. It's a multiplayer glitch. Yeah, yeah. I think most crashes are most of the things that I read in the Steam forum are multiplayer issues. Yeah. Waiting for the bottom menu to go away only takes away that bottom bar. But listen really carefully between the difference. This is what it sounds like when you take a picture. You hear that sound? This is what it sounds like when I actually use the in-game take screenshot button. No picture. And there's also no picture available in my menu. So it's broken. You've never been able to take pictures. Ryan, hi, welcome to it. Yeah, most of next, I was not able to take a picture that way, the regular way. Hey, Mike, welcome to it. Let's see. Yeah, we don't, well, we do actually have problems getting into the Nexus together sometimes. Sometimes we have to reload multiple times to get in there on PC. But most of the time it works. I mean, if you just go in there in multiplayer, not in a group, like not with people in your lobby, and you turn on multiplayer, you're in there with a lot of people. That part works. But people in your lobby may or may not be there. Yeah, I'm with Captain Steve. I get this one every time now. I've been through the whole lore for abandoned buildings. Should have left it alone. That's awesome, ER. I know Lava had trouble, lost some saves, but got them back, so that's pretty cool. Oh, Mary, sorry. You haven't been able to do it at all, Christy? Yeah. Oops. I shot my gun. The best multiplayer experiences that we have is when we join one or the other's lobby on a planet and we stay on that planet. Warping away and or using the anomaly or a teleporter, all of those things seem to be kind of rough for us. But you know what? To be honest with you, I've actually had a lot less trouble with the game than than people with much bigger graphics cards. Like, but it has to do with where I keep my graphics settings at, because I know my graphics card isn't great, so I keep my settings, you know, not like really high. But people with really big graphics cards seem to have more problems. Or maybe they notice things more because I'm used to things not rendering in front of me. Yeah, we did, Mary. Christy was on the anomaly one night when we were there. Hashtag shenanigans. The biggest problem that I have is if we change whose lobby it is, I can't get there. I have to change character, which is okay because I have two normal mode saves that are equal to each other. They're both, you know, strong and whatever. They have everything. So that's what I end up having to do is I'll start with my main save, and then if we go to someone else's lobby, then I have to change to this save to do that. And that's kind of frustrating. Mind you, I did almost no multiplayer at all during Next. Like, I think I had 3 sessions that were really short. I brought Michaelis to this planet and Mick, JT84, to this planet. And a very short session with Sword Sword was trying to put a landing pad on my base, on my Perma Death base on Ocean Beaches. But we couldn't get it to stabilize, so we gave up. I don't think the rendering issues will be solved by a reset. I think the rendering issues are because there's so much stuff and people want more and they keep adding more. There's a lot going on here. I mean, I just have, what is my graphics card again? Yep, graphics. Where is that listed at? I forgot. GeForce GTX 1060, 3 gigabytes. That's all I've got. That's a lot of stuff for that, for a 1060. Oh, thank you, Sword. I appreciate that. Yeah, my Streamlabs link isn't working. I probably turned it off by accident. Thank you. I appreciate that. Hashtag Sword07. Thank you. And while you're at it, you can hashtag Trashman in 07 because he sent me an early birthday present yesterday. I'm trying to read that, ER. Before you were ER Burroughs Online, you were H.P. Lovecraft. Then started getting asked some odd questions from odd people about odd things. And Space Tentacles was the least odd. No, a reset involves wiping out all of the planetary data and putting it all back in. Not just planetary data, but the black hole data as well. What we had for next was a reset. And that was really hard on a lot of people. But next was supposed to be the update to end all resets. Abyss added stuff, and Visions added stuff, and Beyond has added information to the stuff. And I imagine that the next update is going to add some stuff, you know. But as far as resetting the universe, I don't think that in-game reset would do very much. I don't know too much about computer programming, but I don't think that what we see in-game visually has much to do with why things aren't rendering very quickly. If you catch, I don't know who has the bigger computer, but I bet you Ivy Mike does. He gets like really far rendering. He gets rendering in flight that's pretty far out. But that doesn't help PS4 players at all. Let's see here. Yeah, that's possible, Eshmeril. Conflicts between the OpenGL architecture and the Vulkan API. Maybe some problems. That's true. I don't really, I understand why they did the Vulkan and that OpenGL was pretty old. I understand, but I don't think it was a good reason. I don't think that getting VR was a good enough reason to do that. But if it was supposed to help with rendering, then it's a good reason. Oh, that's weird. My game tries to lock up when I get out of my ship. And when I first start my game, I have some, kind of sketchy graphics. But my graphics card warms up and everything runs just like it's running right now, no matter what I'm doing. It's just that you guys don't see it as clearly as I do. So like pulsing in space and warping isn't too bad, but after you pulse in space, live stream, it takes forever for that to calm down and get to be a clear shot again. And I watched my last live stream and I was shocked at how much of it wasn't clear. Hi, John. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much. Speaking of which, ER. It's been a really long time. Awesome, Shard Vixen. Thanks for coming. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Yeah, JP, I just have a little bit right at the beginning of the game. I have some catching, some little bit of graphics hitches, and my game freezes just slightly. I do tend to, I have started though, like start my game, choose a save, start it, and then walk away and wait a few minutes for everything to warm up. Because I know that my graphics card will warm up and things will get better. And it doesn't, I can't, it's not hot right now. It's not like I'm doing anything taxing though. So, let's see if I can get some nanites this time. Let's see. Fallen through the ground after getting out of your ship. Not since about 1.55. I learned the game before I started playing it, and I knew before I started playing it that you're supposed to wait for the ground to render before you get out of your ship. I did get locked into a wall once getting out of my ship, but I was able to turn around and see the button lit up on the side of my ship to get back in, so I didn't have to build a base to get out of it. It was a monolith I got stuck in. I think people on PS4 generally fall through the planet more than, that's a rendering thing though, more than PC. Talk to Bethels Esmeralda. She managed it. The best one I ever saw was one of those pointy nose fighters stuck in a tree. That was the landing position, with the nose of the fighter stuck in a tree. Sword. I'm so sorry that I didn't buy the game earlier, but I really did not have the money for it. And my computer, the first computer, when I started playing my main save, my computer was a little HP. I still have it. It's sitting right here. a little HP home office edition, and I don't remember the graphics card, but it's like for making math graphs. And I had my frames per second was 9. No kidding. 9 frames per second. And I played, I think, my first 500 or 600 hours or more, maybe. God, I don't know. It was actually 2,000 because 2,000 hours like that, I think. I'd have to find it. I did a little video. I was traveling through like the 14th or 15th galaxy at the time when I bought this gaming PC finally. I bought this gaming PC in February of 2019, so I played from August 14th of 2018 to February, very beginning of February of the next year at 9 FPS. You know, it's funny, ER. I think I have my FOV completely open, 100% flight and on foot, and that might be part of my rendering problem. But I like to have that view. That's why I fly in third person, so that I can see everything around me. We all have different machines, Ryan, and you know, a lot of people on the Steam forum complain and say things like, you'd think that they would hire beta testers, you'd think they'd test this before they released it, but they can't because we all have different issues. We all have different machines, you know, of various sundry ages. There's more than one kind of PS4, and you know, it takes all that. They have one of those great big fancy machines in their office. I'm going the wrong way. Somebody stop me. Turned around to get a knowledge stone and started going the wrong way. Well, I'll tell you what. When I'm in first person, I know how to play. When I'm in first person, I feel really short. See how short I look? I feel like I'm like nosing through the grass. I paid a lot for this outfit. I want to see it. I used to say that about my fighter. I paid a lot for that fighter. I want to see it fight. Is that a G1710 video card, Ashmerel? 14 FPS. Wow, that's lightning fast compared to what I had. I cap my game at 60 FPS because that's all that YouTube can do anyway. And but I have had it up past 120 FPS when I just let it go, do what it wants to do. But my card gets pretty hot. $13 sword. Oh, I paid full price. I won't pay full price again. I'll get it probably for 50% off on GOG. I could do the family share thing. It's pretty, like, it sounds really easy on Steam. Oh boy, that is really cool looking. Look at this cave. Wow. That's massive. I bet a crazy person in an Explorer could fly through that. Sword. Let's see here. Chat's getting past me. Sometimes you see over the grass, Christy. Let's see here. Well, VR is by default only first person, so that would like completely make VR pointless if it was third person. Switch to night cam mode. Not sure what you mean. Yeah, I paid full price, Esmeralda, but I won't pay full price for the second one. If I'm probably going to do that on GOG. ER, ER Han Solo Burrows. Don't tell me the odds. I am going the wrong direction again? Yes? Or did we hit the pole? Let's watch and find out. See if I can walk straight. Wonder how far I have to go. Yep. There it is. We're at the South Pole. Almost. What are we at? Almost. There's the South Pole. That is so cool. Oh, for that cave, yeah. Yeah, I was really hoping, we need a thingy here, and it needs to be colored yellow. That's weird. The beacon looks blue, but the button is yellow. Let's get a great view here. I was really hoping for the Exocraft first person. I was looking forward to that. I thought that was going to be like the coolest thing. It was going to make Exocraft so much easier to drive, and it was going to be awesome like that. It's almost impossible. Hang on just one second. It's almost impossible to shoot the cannon or the mining laser with any accuracy with that view. And they're kind of useless. Pilgrim in VR stuff. The Pilgrim is fun on a zero-G planet. I have never... A-Rock and I laughed for 5 straight hours. I was exhausted. We played for 5 hours on that zero-G planet, the moon, the first time we were on that planet. And yeah, it was intense. We've done half the planet, everyone. We did it in 2 hours, which means we can do the other half in 2 hours. If I can remember how to go. Remember which way to go. Go north. Towards that. Towards that thing. That thing is on the North Pole. My favorite... hi, Dan. How's it going? My favorite exocraft is the hovercraft thing. What's it called? The Nomad? That's my favorite one. The longest distance that I've traveled in an exocraft was the hovercraft. I was running south until we hit the South Pole, Esmeralda. And now we're on the South Pole, right here. You can see the north sign right there. And if I turn around south, there's nothing there. No base, no ships, nothing. Except for those big ships. The purple one up there is the portal. Purple for portal. And there's my base over there. But I think you're supposed to run towards the pole. And the base sign and the ship sign will slowly move over as I go. See, Or fled. I'm sorry, man. It sucks. I accidentally, on Perma Death Journey, I accidentally punched an animal to death on video. Made me really sad. It was heartbreaking. I was just trying to give him food, and it was back in Next when you had to actually feed each individual animal, and I hit the mouse key before I hit the X key, and accidentally punched a little animal to death. I know, Luffy, I'm a monster. All right, you guys. I'm gonna wrap it up right here on the South Pole, and the next time we will do the other half. I can't believe that only took 2 hours. Woohoo! It's a tiny moon. It took game mode like I don't even know, like 25 weeks to get around that planet in Eisentown. It was the biggest planet in Eisentown. I didn't kill Rudolph. All right, you guys, thank you all so much for coming and making my birthday so much fun. I really, really appreciate it. And thank you to Trashman and Sword. And everyone, hit that little button, hit that like button on your way out. And have a great day.